slow cooker. Why do you need 2 slow cookers? Well, because now you've got choice and variety. You can cook different things. And these are 6-cup capacities on each one. So now you don't have to worry about making a ton of food. If it's just you at home, or you and your other half, you and the husband or wife, you've got the right size for the right amount of food. But then, if friends and family are coming over to watch the big game, you've got that versatility as well. Let's get into it with our good friend Stephanie Roberts. Stephanie actually is like our magical elf tonight.
I love it.
She's straight from the North Pole with all of these after Christmas specials. $12 and change, Stephanie.
I know, this is amazing. Okay, so I love a good sale. Nothing is gonna make me happier than to spend an hour talking about amazing kitchen products at a great price. So here's the deal. These come to us from Bella. What I love about Bella is they are all about the details. So these are 1.5 quarts each, 6 quarts each, and we know about slow cooking. You can start it early in the day. It's there when you need it later on. But these aren't just cookers that you can use for entertaining. You can use these so many different ways. For starters, Bella has it set so that we have a warm function, a low function, and a high function. And I made this one nice and messy while I was dishing. So yeah, take a good shot of the food I spilled there in front. But what I like then is that I can use this to either keep something like a spinach dip warm for the big games, or I can actually cook an entire meal in here. I can put a pound of meat in, I can put veggies in, I can use it however I need it. I want to talk about colors right away because that's kind of what makes this special. You're getting 2 and you'll choose the color based on the solid. So this one is labeled black. But what comes with it is a football theme.
How fun is that?
Which I can't even stop using. I'll be honest, I used it all fall. But now as we go out of football season in the next month, then I'll just have the black one to use. But I still have this whenever I need it. So I love having 2. I'm kind of use them interchangeably. But for big parties, I've got 2. When I just eat it every day, I've got black.
They come in 2 boxes. You can gift one if you want. A hostess gift, a housewarming gift, a wedding gift. This is the next color option that we have real fast. This is what we're calling blue, and it comes with that beautiful, solid, bright aqua blue, and then this gorgeous print on the other one. And then last but by no means least is going to be our red with our red and gold trees. One might say a Christmas tree or just like a forest effect. Again, this is an after Christmas special, $24 and change. Do I spy 5? Does that say 5 FlexPay? $4.99. And do I spy meatballs?
Oh, you do. So we've kind of styled this out in different themes tonight, just so we can remember ways that we like to use slow cookers. Tonight, I'm kind of thinking about big games, because this is a big game weekend, of course, and we're gonna have those headed into January as well. And I know you didn't have a very good dinner. We were talking about working parents eating kid food tonight, and poor Adam had kid food for dinner. So you are in the right place. I'm going to take care of you. Here's one great way to style them out, of course, for when you're entertaining. The dips, the meatballs, but remember, I didn't just warm in these, I cooked in these. I can cook on high, I can cook on low, and then I can switch to warm. By the way, the crocks are removable. This is unusual in small size slow cookers. They're often permanently in there, which makes them a real pain to wash. So I love that it's removable. I love that it is a crock. It is not plastic, and it is, of course, dishwasher safe. So Bella has made this as easy as possible. Everything, of course, coming with its individual lid, and this is just nice and easy. So there's your entertaining, something we might do. Now, this is where I really love the size. Slow cooking does not mean you have to cook for a group. You know, my mom lives alone, but still loves pot roast. I know that she would tell me, oh, I'm not gonna make a pot roast, it's just too much food. Guess what? You can have your butcher cut a 1-pound piece of meat. Heck, you can cut a half-pound piece of meat. It does not matter. Pop it in your Bella 1.5 quart perfect size slow cooker. Put in a few potatoes, put in some spices, put in your broth, put in some carrots, and look at this. I have an amazing pot roast dinner, and I do not have to feel like I'm going to feed an army, because I know a lot of us don't want to eat the same meal for a week. We don't like food waste. You don't have to do it. So if you just use 1.5 quart slow cooker, you can have a great meal for 2 people. I love a good deal. I love a good bargain. I don't think there's anybody at home that could argue that this isn't a great deal. $12 and change per slow cooker from Bella as well. So great quality, great design, fully featured slow cookers, the right size, the sweet spot size. We are busy. If you're looking at that beautiful blue with that print, you can see it on the screen as well. That is the most popular at this no, forgive me. The black with the footballs is now taking over. You guys are in game mood. I
The solid black, which comes with the second one, which has the black with the footballs, is now the #1 bestseller. We'd love to get one to you. Try it. New year, new habits, new things, new adventures. This is a good one.
This is a great one because, again, it's all about the size. I like the fact you can use one when you need it. You can use two if you want to pair it. I went ahead and used my mashed potatoes in here. Okay, I'm a big cheater when it comes to mashed potatoes. You know what? They are perfectly fine. Grab and go in the refrigerator section of the store. You put a little sour cream and butter in the slow cooker. You leave it on warm. Maybe you're in a busy family where people come and go with various work schedules and sports schedules. This can be just a way to keep dinner warm. Even if you don't slow cook the roast, even if you've used something grab and go from the grocery store, it's warm. It's comforting. It's there when you need it. Low maintenance. It's busy time of year. We are all trying to do more healthy eating, I know. Simplify it for yourself. Make it easier. Okay, here's another great simple meal. And, you know, we talk about what a great smaller size this is. Okay, wait till you see the amount of food that I'm about to bring out. Because 6 cups of chili, 6 cups of lasagna, that's a lot of food. You know, so don't look at this and think, oh, it's so small. If you could eat 6 cups of lasagna, you are a better person than I am. So what we made here is what I call ravioli lasagna. We took fresh ravioli. You can, that's again, grab and go in the refrigerator section of the grocery store. You're starting to see how I cook, aren't you? Don't tell anybody. My kids think that's from scratch. So you grab the fresh ravioli, you layer it with sauce and cheese, and you put it on low for a couple of hours. And honestly, if you do it in the morning and you need to leave it on low for 8 hours while you go to work, go for it. It'll be perfectly fine. But when you come home, literally, you look at the cheesy mess I'm making here. You have enough ravioli lasagna for a family of 4 in a 1.5 quart slow cooker. So you have plenty of capacity when you want it. Again, lasagna, kind of time consuming. You have to stand there and it bakes for an hour, or you layer it before, let it cook during the day, and it is there when you need it.
I just love the fact that it's not this big behemoth of an appliance.
Exactly.
That now we've got to find a place to store. It feels too intimidating because it's so huge. We've got to pack it full of food when it's only us at home. It's like, you know, I'm not going to do that. This is that perfect size. And look, we're talking about 2. Because you might use 2, it might be a get-together, it might be friends coming over and cooking 2 different things and all the variety. You might just want to gift one. I mean, at $12 and change plus, per slow cooker, it's one of those deals that's hard to resist. This isn't the only after Christmas special we've got in this hour. Whenever you see Stephanie, you know you're going to see a fabulous offer tonight. We are doing the 5 flex pay, so it brings it home for under $5. We are about to hit 5,000 reserved. If you want the blue, I have the final 400 before it's sold out. So blue is back in the lead. Blue is back in the lead. Maybe for Easter, for Mother's Day.
I love that.
Let's think about some great gift ideas.
Absolutely. Okay, and here's the Steph sale pitch of the night in terms of clearance, because I am a huge sales shopper. Get this and keep it for next Christmas. Because here's what happens in my world. You pack away your Christmas things, you unpack them, but you may not have what you need, and then you run out and buy things full price. So if you pick up the red and maybe you put this away for next year, whether it's for gifting or whether it's just because you know this would have worked perfectly in your world this year, when you unpack it next year, you will be so proud of yourself, and then you'll remember it was $12. And you're like, I'm so smart.
It will never get old. It will never get tired remembering that number.
Sale prices never get old.
It's true. Okay, so what's next on the menu?
Okay, so here's another idea of something that we can do. Again, desserts. What about a dessert bar? I am very guilty about not making enough desserts. I have growing teenage boys. Guess what? They are the ones that can eat them and enjoy it. I should at least be letting them do it. And especially when we do something healthy like apples, baked apples with a kind of an apple crisp. I put a crunch on top.
Lovely.
Serve it over ice cream. But it's kind of hard to always get it done in the oven. Here's my quick tip for this. Buy the pre-cut apples. We did. Put a little crusty topping on it. You can either make it by scratch, or quite honestly, they sell those in the box. And then put it in your slow cooker. The spices all meld together. This is a wonderful way to serve it, whether it's just a fun Tuesday night and you're trying to do something special for the kids.
Oh, we have a quick, I'm going to the black. It's the, how many left in the red, Allison? Oh, geez Louise. Okay, so if you want the red, we have 400 now remaining. And I think, you know, look, the red with the golden trees, if you look at this thinking, boy, I could have given this as a gift this year, I could have used this year. Slow cooking, especially this time of year, boy, oh boy, feel good food, tastes great food, not babysitting the food, whether it's breakfast, lunch, I mean, look, dessert right now.
Sauces.
How delectable does that look?
Sauces. So here's the thing, entertaining doesn't stop just because the holiday season's wrapping up. Whether it's big games, whether it's Easter, whether it's baby showers, you can use this for caramel apple dip, for chocolate fondue. Again, you can cook a full meal in this, or you can use it just as the perfect warming pot. At this price point, I get this out all the time. It's one of those things that you bring home because you're like, oh gosh, it's kind of cute. I actually got excited about it because of the football print. We're very into football in my house. But now I'm using the plain one for everything else because it's not season-based. It's all year round. So again, here's another idea of how to incorporate a little bit more slow cooking, desserts, and sauces. Perfect for any night of the week. I'm glad you agree. You don't have to talk. Okay, another fun, entertaining tip. This is perfect for this time of year. It's cold, it's snowy, the wind is blowing. I saw those snow pictures from our friends up north, including Shannon. What we are doing now is using this for a beverage bar. If there's ever a time where having a big slow cooker frustrates me, it's when I want to do beverages. I do not need a vat of mulled wine or a vat of mulled cider. In fact, this happened to me Christmas morning. I just wanted a little hot chocolate for the kids ready to go, a little bit of mulled cider. So with these two sizes, you can offer a couple of different drink options. Maybe one is alcoholic, maybe one is non, but you know, you don't often need gallons and gallons. No. You know, it's just a nice Friday night. Maybe you're going out sledding with the kids, want to come in and put some hot chocolate on so that everybody can serve themselves. Just think about all the different gatherings that you want to have this year and all the different ways you can use it. And in the next few months, nothing beats a warm liquid. I'll be honest, mulled cider is one of my weaknesses in life. It just envelops you in a warm hug. Whether it's your throat that needs the coat, have a hug. Have a warm cider hug.
This is a hug.
That's because he had chicken nuggets for dinner. That's why he needs a hug.
And tater tots. I had tater tots as well. Don't forget that.
I have a solution for that coming up too.
I'm eating like a 7-year-old.
That's okay. But so this is a beverage bar, right? Different ways to just work in. So much easier than trying to either microwave mugs individually, keep it on the stovetop.
Easy, simple.
Easy.
Okay, our producer Allison. Okay, let me get this right. The black with the black footballs, remember you get two. If you want this one, we're now 250 left before sold out. That's black with black, the footballs, 250 left. $12 and change per slow cooker. Next is the red with the red and gold trees. We have now fewer than 300 before that's sold out for our after Christmas special. Our flex offer expires at midnight. Don't forget, the blue with the blue and white designer look, we're now under 100, so it's a last call on that. All the colors are wonderful. They're fully featured slow cookers from a brand like Bella. I mean, this is why we love after Christmas time. Everybody's doing big sales. This, incidentally, before Christmas, was one of our top sellers. We're doing it at the lowest price and best flex ever. That's what's exciting.
It is so exciting. Okay, here's what excites me. Any time of season, have a chili and cheese party for me. Oh my gosh, cheese, I think one of world's best creations, but also cheese dip, queso, one of the harder things to keep the right consistency for. I have a family that literally asks for queso and nachos and things like that at practically every meal, certainly every weekend. It's those teenage boys and they're snacking. I was having a terrible time keeping it from getting gloppy. And people would get up in the middle of the meal and try to microwave their bowl. This solves every single problem. When you're doing anything that you want to keep just that warm, nice consistency, this is the solution. Again, you're getting two, so use the solid red one all year long, and then you have a holiday one when you need it. You have a football one when you need it, but it's here for you. 1.5 quarts, crock goes in the dishwasher, glass lid. It is everything you'd ever want. A cooker, a warmer, and so convenient.
Well, I hope I've done my job. I've tried everything on the menu that Stephanie's provided, and it was all delicious thanks to Stephanie and the Bella slow cookers. You will see Stephanie back in 10 minutes with another after Christmas special. I do want to let you know that in 45 minutes we're going to do a world first here on HSN. We're going to be touching base with our good friends at QVC, our sister channel, where my colleague, the lovely Shannon Smith, is going to be standing by with a today's special from Einhall. It's a snow thrower. If you are struggling with the snow, rather than doing all that back-breaking work yourself, let the good folks from Einhall do it for you with a professional snow thrower. It's coming up. If you are ordering the Bella, stay right there. We do see you. Look who's back. It's TV's very own Mark Gill, star of Facebook's new hit show. Mark's on the grill.
You're fun. Thank you, brother. I'm good. You?
So, Mark, no, I'm happy to see you. Mark, so I saw you launch this.
Yes, sir.
You did just this, and you were saying that this is Cuisinart's fastest to 5-star rated product ever.
15 years, I've never seen anything like it.
Ever. Fast. Yep. I mean, really, everybody that's got it home has said it's amazing. Professional quality electric knife, no more squished up loaves of bread or baguettes.
Exactly, you're exactly right. I got to tell you something. We're going to talk about, you know, all the reasons that this has become such a fast 5-star item, but I got to tell you, right out of the gate, boy, run, don't walk to the bread department because there is nothing better in the world on bread than the Cuisinart electric knife, you guys. This is really something to have in your hand. So let me put that there for just for a second. Let me, you know, assure you that when it comes to control, I'll tell you, nothing is going to perform like this guy. Isn't that incredible? Look at that. You can take the crust right off. But what's cool about this, Adam, you know what? Use a piece of bread that isn't going to fall apart. There we go. I can't tell what the bread looks like on the inside. But what's great about this, and I got to tell you, all the way from the 130-watt motor to the blades that never need sharpening. And guys, you want to talk about sharp blades? I'll cut the bread like a steak.
Oh my gosh.
And the crumbs never even jump off. Isn't that something? So let me take you on a tour of this knife, all right? Now, the blades we'll get into in a second, but let me show you the buttons that are on here. First thing is you got the power button right on the back, but understand something. This doesn't work unless you engage the safety button. Good. So that's a really smart thing to have on there. You have 2 blade releases. When it comes time to clean these, they are dishwasher safe. They come right apart and they pop right in the dishwasher, or you can just give them a little wash with a cloth. That's all there is to that, and they are absolutely ready to go. Ready to go. So let's talk a little bit about what we may have seen over the last little bit of holiday season. I got to tell you something. Dad never wanted to carve the turkey because he wanted to carve the turkey. Dad wanted to carve the turkey because he wanted to play with the electric knife. That's all there is to it. Nothing cleaner. Nothing easier when it comes to all of your proteins and your big meals. But what I love about this knife is it's for foodies to me. Yeah. This gives you the opportunity to do some different things in the kitchen. So watch this. Next time you're having a big turkey like this, instead of slices, just take your electric knife, run it down the breastbone, all the way through the bottom, just like that. Let the knife do all the work. You don't have to saw. There's no running back and forth. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take that breast, hold it just for a second, set it down, and watch what I'm going to do here, Adam. You want to talk about a sharp knife? Yeah. This doesn't crack the skin. It doesn't rip the skin. It doesn't even move the skin. This gives you that opportunity, like we talked about, to do different things in the kitchen, fun things in the kitchen, cuts that you've never experienced before. Look at that. That's as clean and as pretty as it gets. Isn't that nice?
Well, that's Cuisinart for you. I mean, Cuisinart, one of the top-end brand names, that real gourmet favorite, a culinary favorite, a true prestige brand which always delivers the highest quality. Cuisinart do not typically allow special offers on their products. Tonight we've got 5 FlexPay and free shipping and handling to get it home to you. That puts and makes everybody, I suppose, at home an expert in the kitchen.
So this is what it is. It's the great level. I'm going to walk this way a little bit here. Now listen, guys, we showed you bread, we showed you meat. Of course it's going to do that. Yeah. They all do that, but this is when we start to really separate and what makes this knife special. So first things first, guys. These are the blades that usually come with a typical electric knife. They're kind of short, kind of stubby, kind of thin, kind of, well, I paid money for this. Yeah. Guys, look at this. This is our knife.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
It's a lot more like a chef's knife or a Santoku knife, and that's for a reason, Adam. You got to see this. This is the kind of power that Cuisinart promises. Now, when I did my research, virtually every electric knife I could find on the market was about 100 watts or less. This is 130 watts. That means, again, you're going to be able to do things with this knife that you've never dreamed of doing in the kitchen. How about boring that out and making a couple of really cool Sunday brunch style bowls with that? Isn't that neat? Now, here's another tip and trick for you. You're gonna love this. So take a couple of plates, all right? Now, I know my daughter loves these for a snack. Take a couple of plates and take some cherry tomatoes. Quickest way in the world to do this. Now, remember, you don't have to saw. You don't have to go back and forth. You have complete control. So, guys, watch this. You want the quickest, easiest, funnest way to do grapes or cherry tomatoes, anything like that. I'm gonna take it right up to this cutting board. I was on with Robin earlier today. She's like, did it work? Look at this, you guys. How's that for a plate full of perfectly cut tomatoes? Isn't that cool? Now, avocados are the new it food. They are. But a lot of people don't want to take the knife and go and then do that round the world thing, lose the top of the finger, right? So watch this, you guys, and no kidding. Oh, watch, here's my little tip. Give it a little bit of a squeeze, just like that, and what you're doing is you're loosening that big pit on the inside. And yes, this knife is gonna go through the pit of an avocado, just like that. Give it a squeeze, and it just pops right out. You don't have to get in there with a knife.
That's a great tip.
But now here's the cool part. Guys, we just went through a pineapple. Yeah. We just went through the avocado. Yeah. Those are hard, they require force, you gotta do your thing. Well, have you ever tried to cut mozzarella cheese, fresh mozzarella cheese? Guys, you've never seen anything like this. So you're gonna go from a rock hard pit, an unbelievably hard pineapple, to the softest cheese you can imagine. Let me just pause right there and pick this up, because let me tell you something. That is what we're talking about. Guys, the prettiest cut you've ever seen. It is. And it requires nothing more than being able to push 2 buttons. That's beautiful.
We're busy. I know a lot of you still ordering the Bella 2 slow cookers. If you'd like to order our Cuisinart electric knife, I'm thrilled that Mark brought along what we're typically used to seeing with electric knives. Slimmer, smaller, kind of not so good blades. This is a whole different ball game. And please don't forget, if you go online at hsn.com, every review 5 stars.
Exactly. You're not just getting the knife tonight. You're getting the knife, you're getting the holder, so everything stays together in the drawer. You're getting the fork you're seeing me use, and you're getting, ready for this? The bamboo cutting board.
You get the bamboo as well?
You get the bamboo. That's not just a stand. We didn't find that in the back. You get this, you get the Cuisinart bamboo. Now listen, we got one of our food stylists around here. I call him the meat whisperer. This guy, I don't even know if he needs to turn the oven on to make this magic. This standing rib roast is out of this world. So if you ever decide to invest this kind of money in one, watch this. This is no kidding, you guys. So this is the piece for Grandpa. Right there, Grandpa likes his ribs. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get those out of the way. And then when it comes time to do the cutting and the serving, let me tell you something. You're gonna put this kind of money into a roast. Don't hack it up. Don't let it fly all over the place. Just get those perfect, unbelievable, oh, look at that. Slices every single time. This is one of the reasons people love their Cuisinart knives, you guys, is because they're so simple to use. When it comes to a big piece of meat like that, don't let it go, man. That's the way to do it.
I don't know, but I'm looking at this thinking, why have I not got one of these? If you'd like to order one as well, just to give it a go, whether it's every single week with a nice roast, whether it's gonna be friends and family coming over and you don't wanna be hacking away at that fabulous meat, that chicken, that turkey, whatever it may be, that prime rib, even down to the bread. It might be that fresh baguette that you got from the grocery store, that fresh loaf of bread. No more squish bread, no more crumbling bread, no more holding onto it tight where we hack away at it with a regular knife. This just glides through it. Okay, what's next, Mr.
All right, I got something real fun for you planned. Now, why am I going to the fridge and freezer with an electric knife demonstration? Because I'm gonna show you the funnest thing to do with the kids. Come over here. I know you got a couple, you're gonna love this. Here's the neatest dessert. You're gonna have such a great time with this. Pick your favorite ice cream. I don't know if you've seen this before, Adam. Pick your favorite ice cream in the 1 pint size. You let it freeze it as long as you want, and then you're just gonna pick a thickness, and you're just gonna cut right through that ice cream.
Are you freaking serious?
Now remember, this is 130 watts. The ice cream doesn't stand a chance, you guys. So go ahead and just finish that cut, and that fresh ice cream sandwich is as easy as 1, whoop, 2, 3. Guys, there you go. Isn't that the coolest ice cream sandwich ever? And Adam, those are meant for sharing. How great is that, you guys?
Thank you,
That's the kind of fun that you can have with these. I know people pick these up and they think to themselves, bread, meat, and that's kind of it. But remember, I like to think of this as a foodie item. I like to think of this as a great equalizer. I like to think of this as that tool in the kitchen that makes everybody that great chef. So even when it comes time for those complicated cuts, for those ridiculous dishes like rouladins, stuffed roasts, anything like that, you've got the control that you need to make those cuts every single time, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that back here, just like that. Guys, can you imagine what it takes to do this with a knife? I mean, this is years of training at professional schools, but when you've got the right tools, everybody can do it. Stuff that with a little bit of cream cheese, asparagus, bacon, roll it back up, put it in the oven. Hello, that's good stuff.
We're gonna go to New York and say good evening to Charlene. Charlene, welcome to the show. You with Mark and Adam. How are you today?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. I just bought this knife.
Oh, good.
I had a beef tenderloin for Christmas. It was about a 10-pounder, and I kept thinking, you know, and I had a Cuisinart knife, as a matter of fact, that I was using, and I just thought, this is crazy. I'm killing myself cutting this meat, and it was very, very tender. But I saw the knife before Christmas, but I knew I'd never get it in time. Right. So I'm very anxious. But I said to the girl, I've only been married 52 years. You think it's about time I bought one?
Ways to go.
Oh, Charlene, that's brilliant. Listen, you're going to let us know what you think. I can tell you from the folks that did buy it before Christmas, everybody's raving about it. Really a special knife.
And I think they used to be very intimidating, but by the look, but what I'm seeing here, I don't think these blades are as long as they used to be. Maybe I'm crazy, but it seems to be a little, shorter, and it just interested me more. But he's just going through this so easy, and I said to my husband, "Where was that electric knife when they needed it Christmas Eve?"
It's much more user-friendly, and Charlene makes a great point. That's why Cuisinart have had such success with it. Thank you to Charlene. Thank you to Mr. Mark Gill.
Thank you, sir. Happy New Year, my friend.
I encourage you to check out Mark on Facebook. Search Mark's on the Grill. You find out his brand new web series. We are just 34 minutes away from our brand new Today's Special, and we are excited about this. My good friend Shannon Smith is going to be there in Pennsylvania at our sister channel QVC, taking you through our brand new Iron Hill snow thrower. It can be just treacherous when you're outside trying to clear the driveway by hand with the shovel. Oh, geez. Mom and dad and grandparents were worried about them doing it. Now, let the Iron Hill do the work for you. This is going to throw that snow in whichever direction you need to. It's going to clear a fabulous 21-inch path in 12 inches deep as well. So this can really do some serious damage to all of that snow that builds up. It's going to cut through it, I promise you. We're excited about showing you our best pricing. That's all on the way at midnight tonight. But you know who's back? It's Stephanie, and Stephanie means we're back to our sales tonight. All right, let's do a really easy one. Universally adored. It is our fabulous Dash Deluxe Egg Cooker. You want perfect eggs, you want boiled eggs, you want to do deviled eggs, you want poached eggs or an omelet. This is the easiest way, never getting it wrong, perfect every time.
Every single time. There's nothing that makes me happier than a kitchen appliance that does exactly what it's supposed to do. And I will 100% tell you that about the Dash Egg Cooker. So here is the deal. I can do up to 12. This is our double-decker eggs at one time. I can do it hard-boiled, as I just have. I can do soft-cooked. I can do poached. I can do mini omelets. I can even steam vegetables and seafood, even breakfast potatoes, because don't look at this as just an egg cooker. Look at it as a mini steamer.
Yes.
But let's start with the eggs, because that's what it does perfectly. Here's what I want to show you. While Adam was working with the knife, I was peeling eggs. What do you not see? There's no chunks missing in this one. There's no big hole on the bottom. Have you ever tried to make deviled eggs and have to put half of them into egg salad because they get so messy when you try to work with them? This is how you get the perfectly cooked egg every single time. And then look at the inside. No green rings. I'll hold it down here so you can see it. No green rings, no funky edges. My kids love eggs, but if they turn up with any of those weird things on it, it's because the cooking wasn't done evenly. Because honestly, I'm a very good home cook. My mom has taught me for years how to make the perfect hard-boiled egg on the stove. And there's a lot of debates. It's one of those fun social media things. Do you use an ice bath? Do you use a rolling boil? Do you shut it down? Guess what? I want to push a button and not worry about it. And that's what Dash has done. They have made it so that all I do is put my eggs in, and I'll show you how to do it from scratch, but each and every one of these, picture perfect. And I literally could cut all 12 of these open. They're 100% uniform, every single one, and nothing makes me happier than knowing I'm going to get perfect results each and every time.
It might be New Year, New Year's resolution. We're gonna eat better, get a great breakfast as we head out with a boiled egg, a nice egg salad. We're looking to just make it simple and fast and efficient. The great thing is, because Stephanie's here with all these after Christmas specials, they took the price down to $26 and change. They gave us a wonderful flex pay as well. You can choose blue, there's pink, there's red, yellow, purple, aqua, or black. The purple we're actually calling grape in the system. It looks fabulous on the countertop. It's not so big that it's not hard to store. It's really easy. It's a one-time purchase for a little over $20 that you'll use religiously.
Exactly. Now let's think quickly about eggs as we talk about healthy eating. One egg has 7 grams of protein, 70 calories, and pretty much all of the amino acids. Nutritionists literally consider this one of the perfect foods. So when you're trying to put more healthy food in your diet, the key is making it easy on yourself. That's what the Dash Egg Cooker's about. I will show you how to do all the different kinds of eggs in a minute, but for hard-cooked eggs, you take your water. Dash gives you this great little cup. cup. You literally fill it up to the line that says hard. Doesn't get much easier than that. If I wanted to do a different type of egg, I put water to there for medium, water to there for soft, water to there for poached. So again, brainless. Yes. Put the water in, dump the water into the little steamer. It also comes with a little poker on the bottom because essentially you're going to steam the egg in the shell. So I poke the little egg get the little steam release there, and then I load it up. Here's the thing, you can do 1, you can do 4, you can do as many as 12, but you don't have to do them all. In this case, I'm just gonna load to there. My water's in, my eggs have their little holes poked. Now I push the button and I walk away. There is no trying to figure out, is the water boiling enough? Oh my gosh, do I do 12, 13, or 14? Do I go with that theory or that theory? Do I need an ice bath when I'm done? No, you walk away. This will shut off automatically, makes a great little buzzing noise. Heat stops, cooking stops, so even if you're not right there, you don't get overcooked eggs. I'm gonna show you something real fast. Because, remember, this was brought in for Christmas, and that's why we're doing an after Christmas special where they've discounted the price. Look at what you get. You get everything you need to make your omelets, to make your poached eggs, to make your hard-boiled eggs, but you even get the gift box with bow and tag. Now, oh, I didn't stick that on. But you actually get something which you can gift as a housewarming present, as a wedding present, as a birthday present. If you know somebody who's celebrating coming up, this is a true ready-to-go gift. Now look, obviously the price is so inexpensive for our premium egg cooker from Dash. If you've never had one of these yourself, you've got to get one. I remember coming to America 10 years ago and I was in the middle of the night doing one of the cooking shows, and they did an egg cooker and it was nowhere near as good as this. That was the first one I ever bought. I remember stood watching the guest present thinking, yeah, why don't I get this? Absolutely. I love boiled eggs. I love poached eggs. And poached eggs are hard to make if you don't have the right vehicle. And boy, did those turn out well. By the way, quick point out about the box, because I do think this is important. This does not say holiday. The box does not have anything holiday on it. Those are pictures of food Dash gave us on the box. So you can pick this up at the holiday clearance and no one will ever know that it was holiday. So I thought that was very, very smart. So you've got it all year round for gifting. Okay, so let's talk poached eggs. Again, I filled the cup to the poached line, I put in the water, and I put the eggs, and I'll show you how to do it, into the little poaching cups that come with it. Look at these results. It slides right out. I give it a little poke, and that's what I'm looking for. Look at there that. It is, and oh, nothing better. And we'll talk more about these later, but Dash is also giving us the battery-operated salt and pepper mills tonight. Available. Nothing goes more perfectly with eggs than fresh ground salt and pepper. This combination makes me really happy. If you do want those salt and pepper mills, they're available tonight for $39.95. You can ask about them for whatever you're looking to do. Grind salt, pepper, spices. It's a fabulous discount. The thing is, in the new year, this is going to come handy. We've got to save time. We're busy. We're running out the door. We're looking after the kids. We want to spend less time making and more time enjoying. We don't want to have to, worry that it's not going to turn out right. I'm fussy with my eggs. Absolutely. This is goof-proof. Dash has figured out the perfect timing, the perfect temperature, the perfect steaming, and given you the vehicle to do it. So this is my poaching tray. I put in my eggs in each individual little tray, and that is all I need to do. Now, you can do different eggs on different layers. I love this. Maybe you want yours soft-boiled. Okay, fine. Whoops, not when you put them down there. Oh, do you hear the noise? Oh, yeah, I hear it. That means something else is ready for us. That tells us it's done cooking. So now I'm gonna put my soft-boiled on this layer. Okay. Put on my lid. Everybody's happy. And I'm good to go. Push the button. So that's all there is to it, is to do that. So now it will take care of it, and we will step over. So again, I'm gonna, you know what, do me a favor, I'll show you how easy it is. Turn it off for me in the front. Okay. There you go. We'll check on that in just a minute, because I want to show you what else we did. We steamed potatoes on the top layer. Who'd have thought you could do that in your egg cooker? Mine's only one level. See, they gotta go for the 2-level one. And then I was able to use the omelet pan. Remember, this is coming to you, the omelet pan, the poaching pan, the ability to double-decker and do those 12 eggs if you want. Look at the omelet. It is so big, I'm gonna cut it in half to get it out. I put in veggies, I put in eggs, I put in cheese. This is a 4 egg omelet, which by the way would make my teenage boys very, very happy because that's about how many eggs they eat at a time. So I can do an omelet on one layer. I can do potatoes on the top layer. I could have steamed vegetables up there. I could have warmed some ham if I wanted to do some breakfast meats. This is how you make breakfast easy. I consider breakfast one of the hardest meals of the day. Yeah. And the reason is we're running out the door. We're trying to get so many other things done. Don't go for the processed food. That's what Dash wants you to avoid. Go for the healthy but easy solution. But here's a good way to show you it's not even just for breakfast. Look at this as a mini steamer. So we did our veggies on the top layer. Look at the gorgeous color of the shrimp. It's dinner time. On the bottom layer. Yep, you can use it as a mini steamer. So if you're tight on space, if you're in an apartment, if you've got kids that are just out on their own and you're trying to keep them from buying fast food all the time, equip them with something that's easy to use, user-friendly, doesn't take up much space, and it'll keep you eating at home because there's dinner cooked right there on my countertop. We have 60 seconds left and everybody's ordering. It seems like the pink and that fabulous grape. We do have some of the black available, don't forget that, or the aqua as well. You get our Christmas configuration at the lowest price ever with 5 flex pays. Bring an egg cooker into the house for 2019. You will not be disappointed. Okay, I love the mini omelets. So you can take the poaching trays and use them as mini omelet trays, and these are very, very hot. But I want to show you that I can do each one individually. So if you've got picky family members, you can put onions in one, you can put tomatoes in another, you can make one plain, and then suddenly omelets for breakfast, I've got 7 different baby omelets there ready to go. And all I do, and you can even use the ready to go egg mixes if you don't have time to beat them up, you keep these ready to go in your fridge, you put them into the trays, you decorate as you want. In fact, what a good idea to get the kids interested in eating breakfast, in making eggs. In I go, one person likes this, one person eats tomatoes, somebody doesn't eat green things on Tuesdays. You know, we all know what short order cooking is like for a family. Dash is making it as easy as can be. If you only need one, make one. If you want to make 7, make 7. It all works exactly the same with the push of a button. Thank you for your orders and your calls. We'll let you know when they start to sell out. The pink only down to 100 or under 100 at this stage. There is grape, there is aqua, there is black. The spice mills that Stephanie was talking about, they are also on a special price today. There's 5 colors available. This is the cream that you're seeing right there, but we also have gray, there's blue, plum, and red available. Reddies are the most popular so far. These are fancy dancy, Stephanie. These are wonderful. First of all, they feel phenomenal in your hands. They have a great weight to them. I love these for cooking. You can use them for salt and pepper. You can use them for any spices, but you can also adjust the coarseness right down there with a dial. I love the fact that they're battery operated because I don't have to figure out if they're gonna be charged, if I have to plug them in. I wanna grab and go, but these look beautiful sitting right next to my stove so that they're there for cooking, but they also look nice enough that I can move them to the table even for a fine dining event and they will fit right in. So very user-friendly, very elegant feeling. I think you will like the weights. That's quality. They feel like you spent a lot of money. I think this is a very misleading price if you are needing to get something elegant, even for wedding season. These would be absolutely perfect. We don't have enough time to show you more, but they are available. You can see a full presentation online at hsn.com, and they are available to order on FlexPay. Just 22 minutes away until we make magic here on HSN and actually make history. We're going to be joining our good friends at QVC, our sister channel, where our fellow colleague, Shannon Smith, the amazing Shannon, she's going to be live with a special guest to take us through our brand new snow thrower. If the snow is getting the better of you, if you're finding yourself snowed in with that bad weather, we're going to make sure that you can get rid of that snow easily and quickly. You just plug and power. No gas, no oil, no mess. Stay with us. More special savings after this.
The thing I love most about shopping at HSN.
Do I have to pick just one?
I'd have to say FlexPay.
It allows me to get the things I want now
and make monthly payments
without any interest or fees.
I got a new mattress for the guest bedroom, a fabulous cookware set for my sister's wedding,
and a little something just for me.
FlexPay gives me the flexibility to buy what I need now
without the stress of having to pay for it all at once. And no interest. Beat that layaway.
'Tis the season to be a VIP. Apply for the HSN credit card and instantly get $20 off when you're approved. As an HSN card member, you'll get all kinds of perks, like extra flex on jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases all day, every day. Plus VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, and there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
I know it sounds old by this stage, but everybody, it seems, every new year wants to eat better, eat healthier, trim down, tone up, lose weight. But I want to do it easy because I'm not going to stick into my resolutions. One of the easiest ways is to cut down on fried food, right? I mean, we love fried food. We love the crunch, we love the taste, we love the flavor. What about for 2019, finally succumbing to the trend, and it's a good trend, the trend of air frying? I mean, we have one. I think virtually everybody that works here has one. It's one of our most popular appliances of all time. Tonight on HSN, we're gonna do our Elite Bistro, which is the highest end line from Elite. Their new touch screen air fryer that looks sensational in your kitchen with all your other appliances. Touch screen means it's gonna be easy and simple to operate. We're gonna cook everything in the next 15 minutes and show you how air frying will change the way you cook in the kitchen. This becomes your second oven. This becomes your main oven. This is what you'll cook with every day.
Absolutely you will, because when you get results like this, oh my goodness. So when we talk about air frying, lots of the times we think about, you know, the fried foods, the French fries, the tater tots. I know when they first came on the market, my first response was, well, I don't eat those foods. I try to avoid them as it is. Okay, but I don't want to avoid them. Right. And that's what this is all about. It's how you can get the crispy, crunchy foods that we do love to have without the guilt, because you're not adding fat and oil. The air is doing the crisping. But then you look down at a 5-pound roast chicken, the juiciest meat you have ever seen, and think, okay, I can get a gorgeous golden brown crispy crunch on a chicken, but yet still have all of this juice. Honestly, it was pouring out everywhere when I carved. How is that possible in something called an air fryer? Here is the way air frying works that has really changed the way I know I cook, and I know Adam has talked about it, how he cooks as well. It is essentially a mini convection oven. Right. There's a superheated element and then circulating hot air. So the same air that makes my French fries crispy gives me a golden brown crust on a chicken. Seals in the moisture on the inside. That is what makes air frying so special. It's not just about the French fries, although don't get me wrong, we're going there next. Because I love French fries and I love chicken strips, and I love the fact that I'm able to feed my kids these foods without feeling bad about it. Now let's talk about what makes the Elite Bistro different. First of all, look at the front of this.
It's beautiful.
I love this. This fits in with all the other high-end things in your kitchen. Yeah. There's nothing I hate more than when I have a nice fridge and a nice stove and then a really clunky 1970s looking appliance next to it. So Elite has definitely made this something that fits in and looks great in your kitchen. But what else it has is capacity. I am able to do sandwiches. I am able to do that 5-pound chicken. I am able to do more than 5.5 quarts right here in the basket. So the key with air frying is the way the hot air circulates. So in this case, there's the magic. And you know what? I'm glad that you see there's cheese stuck all over there because it's got a great non-stick finish. We wipe it right off, we throw it in the dishwasher. It couldn't be easier to clean up. But as the hot air circulates around my food through this basket, it does the crisping. Yes. That's the only magic. Yes. There's no tiny parts. Nope. There's no oil to drain. There's no oil to buy. There's no oil to be scared of. And you know what there also isn't? There is no butter on this grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh my gosh. There's that crunch. Did you hear the crunch? I heard the crunch.
That crunch came from the air. The cheese is perfectly melted on the inside because when you circulate the heat, everything cooks evenly. Everything cooks perfectly.
Give it a try in the new year. I mean, you've got 30 days. I'm convinced you'll never go back. I mean, we were joking earlier that tonight I had chicken nuggets and tater tots for dinner. I did, because we were rushing out the door and I ate what my son ate. But it was done in the air fryer, and it's perfect every time. It's a healthier way, more guilt-free way of cooking, but cooking a million different things. We cook salmon in our air fryer, and we'll get to all of those things in a moment. Why I'm excited this evening is because we've got the creme de la creme in terms of the touchscreen at under $100. We're at that sweet spot. We've seen other air fryers at under 100, but never at 5.6 quart capacity. If you're looking for a larger capacity, you got it with this.
Absolutely, and that's important because a lot of times people have said about the air fryers, they're too small. They just have little baskets. I'm feeding a family of 4. I'm feeding a family of 6. Now you are able to do that because you're getting the capacity. I do want to show you the interface for a couple seconds here because when you look at the digital interface, it is really impressive looking. And you know what else is impressive? These wings coming right out. I can do dozens and dozens of wings. In this case, we've got over a dozen. I have packed. Yeah, I'm gonna shake, because you know what I wanna show you? Look how it's releasing. Yeah. I'm not even using a tool at this point. With that non-stick finish, it's releasing right away. But look at the color. Look at the golden brown.
That's what you want.
You don't have to give up chicken wings, just give up frying them. Yeah. You are getting the absolute gorgeousness that you want from the wings without even adding the oil. Whoops, that one went running. Oh, careful, those are hot. Those are hot. So I like the fact that I don't have to take food off the menu. I don't have to stop serving wings on the parties. People who have tried air frying are passionate about it. What I like is that there's an entire online community. There is. When people are like, okay, what should I make tonight? I have pork in an air fryer. And you look at the social media pages and there's all these ideas, and it gives me so much comfort to know everybody's trying this. It's one of the biggest wins we've had in the kitchen in terms of new appliances over the past 5-10 years. There's no doubt about it. In fact, if you've got an air fryer love story, tell us. Call in and tell us about it. You know, tell us maybe what the first thing you cooked in it was, or what you constantly use it for. 1-866-376-8255. What's nice about this is it can live on the counter and look $1 million. And we have all the colors to choose from tonight. So there's the red, the teal, or the black. But if you do want the black, there are fewer than 500 available. What sets this one apart from others out there is first, capacity, is second, the digital interface, and third, it's pre-programmed settings. So when I'm doing something like making French fries, I don't even have to sit there and think, well, gosh, because I think people are nervous about new technology. How long do I run it for? What temperature is going to work best? Elite Bistro has figured all of that out so that I don't have to wonder how I'm going to do things. You know, we've been talking a lot about new things and new technologies. I heard Mark talking about avocados being one of the in things. So this is one of my favorite little breakfast things to do here. You take an avocado. In fact, this is very diet and keto friendly for I know the many people looking at that as an option this new year. You take out the pit, obviously. You leave the flesh of the fruit in there. And you pop in an egg. 5 minutes in the air fryer, and then look. You scoop it out just like that. So good for you. And you can cook the egg as long as you want. I like mine a little firmer. You can leave it runny, and you're getting your healthy fat. You're getting your protein from the egg. If you're able to eat carbs, you can have it on a little toast point. That is 5 minutes. What a great idea. And there are so many little ideas like this out there. Recipes are coming to you. The ability to cook the French fries. Elite's even put a little cheat sheet on top here so that what isn't pre-programmed, you can find out just exactly how they recommend cooking it here. But it's the creativity that makes this so different. You may buy this because you love chicken wings, or you love French fries, or you know that you have young ones at home, they're gonna eat tots endlessly and chicken nuggets for the next 2 years, but you will use it daily because of the other little things you can do. My number one, fajitas. Fajitas? Skirt steak on vegetables, no added oil. It's a go-to at my house. You see, we all have our little things. Everyone has their little something. That we all use it for. It's these small changes and the easy changes that we can make in our lives that can have a big impact. So if you're a little bit like me and you've got these grand ideas of eating much better, exercising more, but we don't always follow through because it's all a bit hard and we're a bit lazy, because I get very lazy on an evening. Making a change like this in 2019, finally doing air fried food, that's an easy change and it's a good change. Absolutely it is. You can see how I'm moving my temperature up, down, wherever I want it to. Same as the oven. If you know you want something lightly cooked, you cook at the 300 level. You know you want something that's gonna take a little longer, like a raw meat, you turn it up to the 400 level. I control my time. Here's what I like even better than the oven. When this is done cooking, it shuts off.
Yes.
So that if I'm busy with the kids in the bath, if I'm doing homework, if I'm checking the mail and, oh my gosh, forgot that I had the fish and chips in there, it's not going to burn. And yes, we did this just in your honor. I just
knew it. That's
because
so
you
kind.
know that there is nothing better than crispy, crunchy fish and chips. But we don't have to submerge our beer battered fish in a vat of oil.
Right.
Let the air do the crisping. I'm not taking this food off the menu in the new year. I'm changing the way I cook it so that it can be more friendly to my body.
I wish you'd have told me this about an hour ago. I wouldn't have eaten so much all hour.
See?
I'm looking at this thinking, I can't face this. I've eaten so much the whole show. I'll take a to-go box. That's what I'll do.
But you're talking about how much there is. Again, this is a capacity air fryer. I would look at this as what I would call family size.
Yes.
And that's important because you know what? Honestly, I haven't even filled it to capacity.
Right.
I can put more than a 2-pound bag of fries in here. I can put an entire 2-pound bag of fries and 4 massive fish pieces in there. So you have the capacity to do what you want. But here's the thing. Don't be scared of the capacity.
No.
You don't have to fill it up.
No.
I mean, you can do 1 chicken breast. You can do 4 chicken breasts. And what I like is that when you want to do more, you have it. My original air fryer was not this big. I'm now feeding 4 teenage boys. They didn't used to be big either, but you know, that's the way life works, as we know. So sometimes when I'm making meals, or if we've got friends over, I'm having to cycle mine through twice.
Oh my gosh.
What I like, I know, that'll scare you, won't it?
gosh.
I told Adam earlier, oh, you think you have little kid problems. Wait till you have big kid problems.
I'm scared to death.
I know, I did. I scared you earlier tonight. But what I like about this is if I need the capacity, if I'm feeding 8 people, I've got the capacity. If I don't need the capacity, I don't have to use it all. But when you do want to do more, you have the option. At this price point, plus capacity, that's amazing.
We're going to pay the shipping to send it to you. It's on 5 Flex. You're going to have it in a couple days. We'll hit January 1st. You're going to have it, you know, to get into the new year, to make that good change, that positive change for you and everybody in the family. And we have cooked so much already. Little to no oil, without all the extra calories, without all the extra just guilt that goes along with it.
Exactly.
That's the joy of air frying. Fads, gimmicks, they come and go. You know, as long as you've been watching HSN, how many new kitchen gadgets have you seen? Well, the air frying technology arrived and it stayed. It has stayed put and it continues to be our #1 selling new kitchen appliance. We don't often do the Bistro Elite, which is the highest end line with that touch screen on the front, so it's the easiest to use of all of them. There is no guesswork with this at all. And at under $100, you're spending the same as if it were an entry-level air fryer.
Exactly. No, that is exactly what this is. This is a high-end air fryer at an entry-level price because you're getting the capacity and you're getting the digital brain. That was a bag of tater tots and I'm only half full. You know, I mean, I could easily put 2 bags in there. That's what that 5.6 quart is getting you. But again, with the touch screen, you're also getting the ability to control anything that you need to control. It allows you to cook the way you want to cook. So it's the technology that not all air fryers have. It's the capacity that not all air fryers have, and it's preset functions. The original air fryers had no presetting, so that I think a lot of us, as normal with new technology, you get it home and you think, oh gosh, what am I going to do with this now? There's no guesswork here. #1, it's got the preset functions. #2, you can easily check online and get all sorts of amazing ideas. And #3, experiment. Go crazy. There's nothing you can't put in here. True. It's honestly will replace your regular oven. So here's another great way it's going to replace your regular oven. Listen to the crispy, crunchy top on mac and cheese. So this is something that a lot of people don't think about, and a lot of air fryers don't have the capacity to do. Take your regular dishes and plop them on in there. If they are oven safe, they are air fryer safe. So if I've made mac and cheese for me and my partner, and I just want to get a crunchy top on it, or I just want to heat it, why would I heat up my entire oven and lose my precious heating dollars, which this time of year are so important, when all I really needed to do was heat up an air fryer. Whether it's meats, whether it's casseroles, whether it's baked good, whether it's eggs, you use this in place of your oven. It'll cook more quickly because the air is circulating, so that increases our cooking speeds. It also cooks more evenly because the air is circulating. So everything is evenly browned, evenly crispy. I love the idea of topping a casserole off in the air fryer or baking the whole casserole in the air fryer.
But you just said it, Stephanie, because the thing is, The oven, it takes so long. And it's so much hard work with this. This is your new oven. This is what's gonna live on the countertop and you'll use every single day. It's quick, it's easy, it's faster, food is better, tastes just as good, but everything is a win-win. There's no downside to using an air fryer.
There is no downside. And what I really like about the Elite Bistro is that I also have the control of being able to change this temperature in temperature increments so that I'm not setting a dial and thinking, gosh, I think that's about 300, but I hope I don't burn my cinnamon rolls. Oh, I think I'm only gonna cook that for 20 minutes, but it's a little hard to tell. This is precision cooking.
Right.
That's what the digital gives you. You're getting precision cooking because it is touchscreen. You are getting complete control. You are getting the capacity. And oh, by the way, I really like the colors too. Just because they're kind of fun, especially the teal.
The teal is gorgeous.
I like that.
We've never had any other air fryer in this teal.
No, very new.
Beautiful teal, exclusive to HSN. We do have that designer accent of the red. Everybody goes gaga for the red. The black will now be the first to sell out if you want to get the black. So black, red, or teal available tonight. We'll ship it to you immediately, and then you can get going on your air frying adventure, because that's what it is. And I promise you, you'll end up like us. You will tell everybody about it. Everybody's going to be listening to you talk till you're blue in the face about how air frying has changed the way you cook in the kitchen. Whether you have a lot of time or not a lot of time. I mean, look at this.
I know, I saved the best for last. So again, don't discount anything that you won't use. We did a pork roast, and I'm gonna see if I can slice this so that you can see. That gorgeous crispy brown on top makes me so incredibly happy. But look at the inside. Do you know how hard it is to get pork moist and not dried out? Again, because I'm sealing in the moisture and the juices as I cook on the inside, I am getting that gorgeous crispy top on the outside. This was done in an air fryer, and that's a 3-pound pork roast. But here's the deal. I don't need to use my oven for a 3-pound pork roast when I can do it in an air fryer. It replaces my oven. It replaces my deep fryer. When I'm doing grilled cheese, it replaces my fry pan because I can get things crispy here without the butter, without the oil, without the babysitting. You set it and you forget it, and when it stops cooking, the food is picture perfect each and every time.
I mean, you've got to be tempted to try it. Especially at this type of price, it's not like we won't do more air fryers. We have air fryers on all the time. I've just never seen us do the Designer Elite from Bistro, you know, in terms of the Bistro collection, with the touchscreen at this price. Typically, air fryers of this capacity, which is 5.6 quart, they range from $150 to $199. In fact, one of the, and you'll remember this, Stephanie, one of the large ones was $299.
Absolutely,
you know the one I'm talking about. So for under $100, it really makes a lot of sense, whether it's just you at home or all the children are coming over, the family's coming over, you've got that flexibility. But don't be nervous to try new things. You know, Stephanie said that in her household it was the fajitas, right? It's the fajitas that everybody loves the most. Right. And that's my go-to, you know, and everybody has a different go-to. Salmon, another very popular go-to. Absolutely, we love it. But it's the point that you can cook whatever you want. Yes, it's the French fries and the wings that made the big headlines and that are still impressing everybody with how you can have your fried food without the guilt, without the oil, saving just tons and tons of fat and calories. But it's all the other things that you will do in it that keeps it on the counter, that makes it an amazing value. To me, it's worth $100 to have French fries and wings that aren't saturated in fat. But to then be able to do avocado eggs, to then be able to bake crisps and cobblers, to then be able to do really nice cuts of meat, to do a skirt steak on veggies and not spray oil all over my stove. It's a new day. To not even use oil. The creativity is endless. If the reason you haven't gone there is the nervousness about what to do, Elite has solved the problem. It's pre-programmed, it's completely precision cooking, and the internet is your friend in this case. There are millions of ideas of great things. You are not alone, I promise you. There are so many people so excited. Stephanie, thank you so much. We appreciate you being here for all of these wonderful deals and specials. As we wrap on this, don't forget to ask about HSN Protection Plus. It's the easiest way to protect all of your investments. We actually teamed up with Square Trade, which is an all-state company, to make sure there are no deductibles, great customer service, and again, it's just protecting your investment. Well, we're excited. We're going to make history with something we've never done before. We're going to join our friends at QVC in 60 seconds from now.
Welcome to Generation Wow. For over 75 years, HP has been the leader in innovation, pioneering technology through cutting-edge products and forward-thinking solutions. HP makes life better for everyone, everywhere. From laptops and desktops to monitors and printers, the visionaries at HP create experiences that amaze. Let their experts help you reinvent how you work, play, and live. HP and HSN. Keep reinventing. Only on HSN.
Don't miss a thing with our HSN app, available on Apple and Android devices. Shop faster than ever with product videos. Watch HSN live anytime, anyplace, and get $10 off your first in-app purchase with code WELCOME10. Opt in to push notifications for early access to exclusive app-only deals. And the shop and search features make finding your favorites easier than ever. Search app on hsn.com to download.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome on into HSN. I'm your host, Adam Freeman. Tonight, we're going to do something very, very special. Tonight, we've got an amazing solution. If you are snowed in and you want to clear that driveway without you doing all the hard work, we have a snow thrower as our best buy of the day. But look out the window. It's a balmy summer's day outside. That's because we're in Florida. We need the help of our sister channel at QVC. There's Shannon and Sean. You know our colleague, Shannon Smith, with the amazing Sean Pickford as well. They're going to be joining us momentarily to take us through this amazing Iron Hell Today's special.